Hi, welcome to What's New with Carcassonne Expansion 6, Count, King, and Robber. This expansion comes with two different ways to start. You can either start with the city or the river too. Whichever you choose, it will be used in place of the base starting tile. To start with the river, place the source, fork, and lake with the volcano aside. Then shuffle the remaining tiles together and place them within easy reach of every player. Place the source to start the river, and place the lake with the volcano at the bottom of the river stack. The youngest player places the fork as they normally would, and play proceeds clockwise from there. Remember, you cannot turn a river in the same direction twice. You would have to turn it the other way. Also, you cannot connect the rivers together. And of course, when you place a river tile, you may place a meeple, remembering that the river is not a feature. If you are the player who places the lake with the volcano, you cannot place a meeple on it. You would instead draw a tile from the regular draw pile and then place it normally. Alternatively, you can use the city of Carcassonne and the Count of Carcassonne. The city comes with two sides. One shows a city with flags, the other does not. If you would like to use the city as a starting tile with no effects, use the side with no flags. And then you would simply begin the game normally. Or you can use the city and gain its effects. We have the cathedral, the blacksmith, the market, and the castle. When you start the game, place the Count of Carcassonne on the castle. When you place a tile next to the large city tiles, the edges must match as normal, and the tiles will fit inside the grid. If you complete a feature that gives your opponents points, but you none, you may place a meeple in one of the 4 city districts, even if the Count is there. Then you may move the Count to any district you like. But beware that no matter how many features you complete on a turn, you may still only place one meeple in the city of Carcassonne. And you can place your abbot, but only on the cathedral. If the Count is in a city district, those meeples cannot be moved out of the city. Otherwise, before it is scored, all players may remove their meeples from a district and place them in a matching feature that's about to be scored. Meeples at the castle get placed into completed cities. Meeples at the blacksmith go on completed roads. Meeples or abbots at the cathedral go on completed cathedrals. You can even remove meeples from the cathedral in the city of Carcassonne when a shrine is completed. And as for fields, when the final tile of the game has been played, the player to that player's left removes one meeple and places it in a completed field. Then the player to that player's left removes one meeple and places that in a completed field, and so forth until all meeples in the market have been placed. The exception being, if the Count is at the market, then no meeples can be moved at the end of the game. And you are not limited from placing only one meeple on a scored feature. And if more than one player is able to place their meeples on a completed feature, start with the player to the player's left of the one who completed the feature. They place one of their meeples. Then the player to that player's left who was able to places their meeple, and so forth until all players have decided they'd like to not place any more. If someone has the city of Carcassonne as a part of their field, the city is worth the usual 3 points. Place the king and robber, tile and tokens within easy reach of every player. The other 2 tokens are spares. Whoever completes the first city, regardless of who owns it, will place the king token on that city and take the king tile for themselves. Whoever completes the city that's larger than that one places the token from the first city on that now larger city and takes the king tile for himself. And continue doing this throughout the game, taking the king token and moving it to the next biggest city, with the player completing that city taking the king tile. At the end of the game, the player who holds the king tile will get 1 point per completed city on the full game board. And that includes the city of Carcassonne if you're using it. Just don't start the game with the king token on the city. The robber works the same way, except with roads. If you are using the shrines, mix them in with the other tiles you will be using this game. One shrine and one monastery can be adjacent to each other, but more than that cannot. Shrines work the same way as monasteries, in that you can place a meeple on it, and when it's completed, it is worth 9 points. You can even place an abbot on it. However, if a shrine or monastery are built adjacent to each other, the meeples challenge each other. And when there is a challenge, the player who completes their feature first gets 9 points, and the other player gets 0 points. And both meeples are returned to both players. If both features are completed at the same time, both players get 9 points. And if it's the end of the game and there is a challenge, the challenge is dropped and both players would score the regular amount of points they would each get. Thank you for joining me for What's New with Carcassonne Expansion 6, Count, King, and Robber. Have fun! And I invite you now to join me as I do a playthrough. And welcome back to Carcassonne. And what's this? We have a whole city set up and not just a starting tile. This is the city of Carcassonne. We have the count set up in the castle. When a city gets completed, if the count isn't in there, a person could take a meeple right out of there, it says right on the flag, and put it in that city to potentially, or hopefully actually, mess up the scoring. You can do the same thing with cathedrals. You can do the same thing with roads. And at the end of the game only, you can do that with fields, because that's when fields get scored, is at the end of the game, unless the count is there. And so that's how we're starting up. The Expansion 6 also comes with the river, which I will not be setting up or demonstrating. It's pretty straightforward. Just don't connect the river. Keep your lakes as the instructions say. And we have here green player 1, yellow player 2, because my name is Richard, my wife's name is Jen. That's been done before, so I just go player 1, player 2. We have our abbots because I like using the abbots that much. We have out here we have the robber and king. When the first road gets completed, that is essentially establishes the size of a road. Whoever closes the first road so the marker goes on it, and then the tile goes to that player. At the end of the game, whoever has the tile is going to get an extra point per completed road. And the same thing with the king. So how the marker moves is once one road is completed, that goes down onto that road. If another road gets completed that is larger, then the marker moves. If the road is smaller or the same size, the marker would just stay there. The tile would just stay with that player. And then whoever it bounces around, whoever at the end of the game gets that extra point. And the same thing with the king. It bounces around until in ever larger cities until the end of the game. And this time I did set a tile aside. This is the shrine. So player 1 will go ahead and put this down first. A shrine is basically the same thing as a monastery. If it's not by a monastery, you treat it exactly the same, no difference. It's when it's by a monastery, in one of the 8 spaces around it, that's when a challenge can happen. And hopefully we'll get there. So basically what a challenge is when one player, whoever finishes theirs first, they're the one that gets the point, and the other would not, the shrine versus the monastery. So that'll be that. Sorry about that. Like I always say, I'm filming in my kitchen, and that means it's everybody's kitchen. But in the meantime, I remembered to put the meeples on the score track, so that's also done. So before I even do anything, so what's up with this expansion? Well, I remember a long time ago, I don't know when, I want to say like 13 years ago, 14, 15 years ago, maybe 15 years, maybe more than that. I remember going to my local game store, which is actually way more local to me now than it used to be, but it's the same one. I remember going to that store and buying the Count expansion and buying the Robber and King mini expansion and buying the Shrines mini expansion. Actually, I don't remember buying Shrines mini expansion. Did this come with something else? That I don't remember. But I do remember buying this specifically. And then second edition, it comes with 2 giant tiles instead of laying out 12 different tiles. Cool. And I remember buying these. These might have come with tiles as well. And I remember, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we had the River 2, or was that as a expansion 6 by that point? So point is, expansion 6 is a collection of mini expansions, literally, not you can separate them out and treat them as mini expansions. These were literally mini expansions during the first edition. Then they were collected together, and now it's the 6th expansion. So that's up with this. And really, this is the expansion that made me go, well, okay, yes. When you think about it, every segment of every expansion is its own mini expansion. Because in expansion 6, that's literally what happened. So that's my brief history lesson, and let's go on. So like I say, so this is the shrine, and it is treated the same as the monasteries, cloisters. So we have field, 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 and a road. So we have 1, 2, 3 roads, and we can build 2 cities off of this. Do we want to just go off a road? Because we can do this. And we can use our abbot for the shrines. They work exactly the same. They just, if they go up against a monastery, that's when anything is treated different. That's when they're treated differently. So this would be 1, 1, 2, 3. So that's 4. So yeah, back in the day, this was 1, 2, 3 tiles, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it came with 12 tiles for the city of Carcassonne. Okay, so that's player 1's turn. Now, that was the only tile I had set aside just to show. I'm showing everything else off. I might as well show the shrine off right off the bat as well. So that's that. Everything else has been randomized, set in these stacks here. So player 2 has a road as well. Player 2. Player 2 is going, you know what? You're not. No, if you're pulling that off right away, that's me giving you 1 more point. So I'm just going to go here. Am I going to go that way? Yeah, it would be more convenient to go this way and claim this road. And you can claim the city as a part of your field. It's just worth a regular city amount of points. Oh, and I didn't say. So if I were to complete a feature, I would put, or sorry, if I was to complete someone else's feature and I'm getting nothing from it, that's when one of your meeples gets placed into the city. And you're not limited to, I'm going to put a meeple, I closed a road, so I have to put it in the road section. No, if you put it in the road section, it goes to the road section. But putting it in there in the first place, you have your free reign. And just because the count is there now, you can still put a meeple there anyways, because, you can move the count. Then once that's done, then you move the count. So if this is just an example. So if I were to do this, I don't want him there. The next city that's completed, I want to be able to move a meeple, so I'll just set that over there. Then the next city, this goes there. Okay, so he starts in the there being the castle, of course. And I hope that's it. I hope that's it. So we're gonna go player 1. Do you want to go ahead? Let's just start building up your stuff over here. Let's claim over here. That's not a thing, but the green's gonna do that this game. Well, right now anyway. So player 2. Okay, so player 2. What are you? No, you can't do that anyways. Okay, so player 2. So sure. And or player 2 can fight. And that might even be worth it because the abbot's here, and you can still put it. Everything works the same. It's only when you're by each other that you challenge. All the other rules are the same. So you can still pull the abbot up. So if I put this here, yeah, with that abbot there. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead. So now that this is a challenge, monastery versus shrine, it's a race to whoever finishes theirs first. The 8 rounds to get the 9 points. Whoever gets there first, they get the 9 points, and the other one does not. Both meeples are pulled off, and only one of them scores. Unless it's at the same time, then the last one tile that finishes both, then they would both. Or I could chicken out and just do that. Let's chicken out. One's going to do this road, going to claim 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Let's get to, where's that? Green, 3. Yellow, 2. Well, that's senseless. So, okay, so I guess, yeah, okay, so yellow is going to take that, 4 points. That's how it goes sometimes. This one, player 1. Okay, let's do that. Player 2, road. Can't do that. Okay, player 2 is just going to do that. Player 2 is like, I'm taking it. It's done. Okay. Green. Yeah, green. Going to do this. So yellow. Well, okay, let's do this. And then let's take the points for the city. Yeah, I already have the field. Okay, so that's going to be that. So 4 points. And green. Yeah. Okay, so green finishes first. Green did not chicken out, and yellow thought maybe there was a chance, but nope. Green gets 9 points, yellow gets 0, and that is that. Green gets 9 points. And that's that, like I say. So let's go back to yellow. Well, I'm not going to let you have my road. But here's what I am going to do. I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. I'm going to do that. No, I'm not. Oh, man. I'm not actively working on anything right now. Nor could I just finish something for you so I could put a meeple in there. Okay, I guess I just do that then. Green. Monastery. Well, I guess green is just going to go ahead. Place that there. Yellow gets a city. Yellow likes this because he already has this field. Because of that, yeah, but then. So if I had a road there that ended right there, this gives me 4 points. Did that gives you 3 points. If you ended it there, that gives you 4 points. Or we could just entwine our fates, or, like I've been wanting to do, we could, or I could, put that there, which gives green points. And because I'm not going to get anything from it, I am going to place my meeple in the city. And I will place it with the count, and I will move the count. I'll just set it with the fields. Okay, so the next city, not the one right now, moving it in there is the action of finishing this city. Finishing the next city, I could do the action of putting my meeple into that city, which is especially useful when there's a fight between us and them, and there's an equal amount. That's why you would want to do that. And especially if you had a bunch of meeples in the city, then I could pull 2 meeples, and now I'm even more stronger. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 for green. 12 is 24. Good start, green. Yellow laid that, but good start, green. So green now places a tile, and this is the tile green will place. What do you think? Just set it down here. Maybe to continue that. Or do you just want to, no, that would give, okay. So, and green is hoping, okay, yeah. Oh. Well, okay. Green is hoping an early investment in this field will pay off. So, all right. That's what you want to try. So yellow has that field. I still could do this. So let's do that. So yellow is going to continue building up his field over here, I guess. Green is going to draw a nice tile here. Yeah, and take this city. Yellow is going to continue his city, place a meatball in this city, take this and give 4 points. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm going to give 4 points. The king belongs in this city, and it was a green city, but yellow finished it. So yellow, who's over here, is the one who gets to have this tile right now. So that's where it is right now. It didn't affect scoring at all, and you don't count this as a city, or as a built-up city. So you don't start the marker in the city. It's everything else that gets built up. So this is the largest city that got built. So far, that hasn't affected scoring, and I remembered that it was green, but yellow was the one who put it in. That's how that meeple got there. And at the end of the game, for every completed city, whoever holds this tile gets, they will get 1 point per city. And sorry, I had to confirm that it was green that got this road. So green has the road, the robber, and yellow has the king, the cities one. All right, so that's the robber and king, and yellow just went. So that means it is green's turn. Who draws? Ooh, this fancy. Okay, so green has a field out here, so he's not going to, he's gonna extend his field. He just needs something here, and then you can extend it out this way. And we can see what could happen here. So this is a very nice alternate. Yeah, but you just squeak by and you still have field out here, even though there's roads on both sides. Isn't that lovely? Green, do you want a road? Let's see what happens. Green, that's yellow. Yellow is not going to connect these roads because yellow does not have majority of the roads over there. But yellow does have roads down here. But that gives it Abbott. Could put road here. I could connect out there. Could connect. There's a lot of coulds. Um, I could do, I think I will do this, which just for sure ends up connecting this field to this city out here. And maybe I can have a little focus of extending out this way maybe. I could have some more focus on extending that way as well. Green or yellow has enough roads, I suppose. So that'll be that. So green. Nice. Um, and green, like we say, is going to focus on building out his own fields. Looks like both of them are building out their own fields. So green, yellow. Oh, a shrine. Okay, yellow shrine. There's just the one monastery and it's abandoned. I could do this. Put another meeple in. Put another meeple in the city. I could do that, couldn't I? I wouldn't get majority if I put that meeple in that city, but that means they don't get that anymore. And also, I'm under the impression that placing a meeple in the city works the same way. You place one meeple. Either you're placing it on a tile or you're placing it in the city. You're not doing both per everything else. That's how everything else works. So what I'm saying is I'm not going to put, I'm not going to finish the city and put a meeple, not on the city, but on the shrine, and also put a meeple in the city. So I think right? Because I could do this. I could do that. Okay, let's do that, I suppose. All right, so what happens is either you're going to move your guy out of the city to affect scoring, or you are not going to score any points at all and move a guy into the city. So it will be one or the other. There's no reason to move. There's no real reason to move a meeple out of the city if you're not going to intend to score points. So you're going to either affect scoring, or you're going to get nothing and put a guy in. Also, now that I'm looking at it, this is also the next largest city. So I am going to put this here. Yellow still finished it, so yellow's still going to hold on to this. All right, so let's show off. I showed off putting meeple in. Let's show off taking a meeple out. So that's the tile I laid down. So they're now both going to get the same amount of points, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 with the shield. So 12 and 12. 12 is 24 and 12 is 36. So that is pulling there. This was affected. Let's move the count there, I suppose. Or alternatively, you don't have to move the count. You may move the count. So you know what? Let's leave it in the field. Green is going to pull this one. Green, you building up your field is what you're thinking? Or are you able to get into this field maybe? Let's try this. Okay, so green is going to hopefully build up something. Yeah, this is, no, wait. No, that doesn't make sense. Sorry, that didn't make sense. Because this is closed off. This, you can see that the city is touching the corner. So yeah, I guess green is going to go ahead and just put this down here. Take the city. So green has that city. Yellow just draws a straight road. Oh, okay, if yellow draws a straight road, then let's just put it up there. Or, no, I can't. So green. No, I'm not going to put it there because I want to have a curve road so that he attaches to this road, but I can end this. So that means this opens up this field a little bit. And if I do get the curve, then that means I'm going to be able to get majority of this road. So that's what green's going to do. Yellow. Ooh, very nice. Where do I put it, though? Where do I put it? Yellow. Can do that. Can do this and that. And the other thing. Okay. Let's try this. Abbott. Yeah, let's do the Abbott. Oh, and this is in this field. Green. Curve road. Gets what he wants. Okay, so this is scored. It's also the longest road. So let's move this so I don't forget. And green was the one that put it there. And green already has robber. So longest road, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9 for green alone. 45. So that was green. So we got yellow, who probably does this, I suppose. Takes 4 points. Oh, do you want a road before I pull this off? Do you want to see where this thing goes? Or just do that. So that'd take 4 points. 28. So we have green go. Let's put this down here. Green already has the city. Let's leave this as is. So that's green, so that's yellow. Nice. Do you have a city to end? No, but you can start something, right? Let's start something. Let's add more to this field. Okay, so that's yellow, so it's green. Green does not have road, and this is a yellow road. Let's not. Okay, so we can put this here. Too bad I don't have a way to get in that monastery. That's okay. Yeah, let's take the road for now. And don't forget about that. So yellow's gonna go. Oh, can I? Oh, I can help myself. Okay. Oh, I didn't clean this before? Okay, whatever. I'm doing it now. Green. Oh, yeah. So this is gonna go down here. Let's continue. Yeah. This field is now touching the city. That's nice. Let's take the abbot. Let's take the 6 points. Yes. 5-1. Yellow grabs curvy road. Okay, that's fine. Just add to that one, I suppose. I don't see that. Well, because alternatively, I could put it here and just get this meeple back. Because when this road is I don't have that loopy road. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to get this meeple back. Otherwise, another road piece is going to go. Then I get the meeple back anyways with 1 fewer point because it wouldn't connect here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I said. 8, 32. So green, more city, which green's good with continuing as mega city. Yeah, green's going to continue mega city and just let yellow be, I suppose. Yellow pulls. Okay, so that abbot is there. I could put this here and pull this for 6 points. 38. Green, straight road. Green, straight road. Green, straight road. Green, straight road. Looks like that will be just fine for us. Yeah. So yellow. All right. Well, if we're building up our own stuff right now, can I? Yeah, I could. Because I already have this field, this city. So let's try building 2 cities. whatever we can do with that, that's what we'll do. So that was sorry, that was yellow, green. Okay, can close off one of these spaces down here. Let's see if I can adjust this camera. All right, that should do us. So we're gonna put this here. So that's green's move. Let's leave it like that. Yellow. So yes, let's. Yellow doesn't have any. Okay. So let's do that, I suppose. So that's yellow. So that's green. Okay. Boom. Boom. Let's start closing this off, or closing it down anyways. That was green. I said yellow. Oh, okay. Speaking of closing off. Oh, go with that one. I think this one's more worth it for closing off. I'm not going to worry about roads over there. Green. Oh, another shrine. Oh, I can do something with this here. That would be nice. Oh, here is better. Oh no, they're the same. They're the same. This is all my field already. Oh crap! These fields are all connected now. It's all one field. Oh, I didn't notice that. Crap! If this is all one large field, then it seems obvious to me that someone should take majority. Even though that's a shrine, I'm going to take the field. Yellow wants to go here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I might as well take 2 points right now for 1, 2 right there. So that's 40. Now that does not close that road off there. So that was yellow, that's green. Goes. Let's continue to see what we can do. Yellow. A city and monastery. Okay. Yellow. Oh. Yes. Let's do that. We can get more points faster if we use the abbot. So that's already connected to the city. Yellow. Green. Okay, yeah, let's just continue seeing if we can close this off. Yellow. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put that there. Do I want to put that there? I have better odds this way. And I'm going to put a guy in a field. Green. Just a road. Just a road. I could put that there. And that's it. Okay, yeah, I will put that there. So yellow's going to finish this city. Confirmed. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for the bonus. So exactly 50, and we even have a 50 tile, which is now in effect. Oh, I just realized green didn't grab a 50. Okay, that's not a big deal. So that was yellow, so now we're at green. Monastery. I feel like let's just... There's always opportunity up there. Let's get this 8 points. Yellow. Yeah, let's finish this city. Let's put this guy in a field. Let's go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12, sorry. Yeah, 12. 12. Green. Do I put this here? Oh man, do I put this here or do it? Oh, I can't put that there anyways. Oh, then I don't leave this open anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. I will commit to putting that there and just hope like mad. Sometimes that's all you got. Yellow. Yellow, yellow. That would be a risk putting it like right there, for example. No, it's too much of one. Can I? Nope. Does green have any cities that I could complete for him? Nope. Okay. Then I will work on myself. Where can I go to do that? That would make any sense. Everywhere, because it's all mine. Theoretically, not with you getting in there. So I'm going to set that over there then. Yeah, I think that's what I do. And yellow will build out this way. Green, 4 and 4. Oh, green, 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 green. Okay, so I could put this here, and then I would just need the one tile to finish this off, because this is just all one city. It's just built weird within this city. So I still need one tile, but that it gives me more options in the future. So green is very happy with that. Yellow. Yellow can finish green's city. Oh, yellow can finish green's city and put a meeple in the field section of the city. Because yellow has one meeple. So scoring. And I'm not going to get any points, so I'm just going to put I'm going to forget stuff, so I'm doing this now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Sure hope that was worth it, yellow. That's 30 points. I'm going to forget stuff. So let's put this there now. So yellow continues finishing green city for him, but I guess it shows you what you would like to know. So yellow did that. Yellow continues to hold the tile for the third time after completing green city for the third time. But now yellow thinks that giving green 30 points is worth it without even having counting how many cities there are. Okay. Green. Green not necessarily sure what he's doing now that his giant city is complete. Start a city down there. This field. No, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do this. Don't worry about it. Green, there. Yellow. Ooh, big city. Big city, big city. Oh, I cannot put that over there. I can start something new in a field that I already am attached to if I started something, so that I wouldn't have to work my way into getting. I could over there. I could no. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Yellow doesn't even have a meeple. Yellow, you're crazy. But yellow does want more cities in what he's hoping is his field. So I guess that's what we're doing. Or we can make it more easier and tempting to put it there. You just have to find something there. But otherwise, or even more easier, put it right there. See, it's all attached. It's just this is where you eke by, and then there you go. Yellow investing in green cities, I guess. Green cloister. I guess finish this one. This is automatically done. Yeah, I can commit. I have 3 other meeples, so I'm gonna get 9 for this. So that's 40 right there. Don't forget about this. Green, yellow. with no meeples. No, that'd be counterproductive to put it up there. Do I have road here? This opens this up. Let's take a meeple back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18. Green. Do I want to do this right now? Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, no, let's take the garden and then hope that we just get in there. Green, yellow, more road. Yellow has 1 meeple, which does mean that you can, put it down and get points right now if there was a road somewhere. Seriously? Okay. Oh, look at this. I finished Green's road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for green. Oh, I'm just gonna put this in my field there. I really hope this is worth it. I don't think you've thought this through. Green actual go. No, I think this just to get her done. Or up here. Yeah, green has meeple, so let's do that. Let's put that there. And that's it. I can't pull the out because I put a meeple there. So yellow has, well, that started, but there's no road there, so that's not an option. Yellow doesn't have a meeple because he's nuts. I need 3 and road to get that in. And I thought I had another one down. No? Okay. Okay. So yellow's going to invest in himself by doing that. Green. You finished, or not finish, but continue to this one. Green has 1, 2, 3. If this connects, that would be 3. Yellow has 1 down. That's connected. Okay. Yellow. No. Yellow with no meeples. Another city for my field, even though I don't score anything. Green. No. I do have a meeple. Can I, see how many points I can get, maybe? Or is there an or? Is it possible that there could be an or? Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. I could do this. No, it's not. Okay, so we're gonna put this right under here. So I'm gonna put it in the field here, which is connected to this field. So we just need to get this in there. So that's what green's going to do. So green has done that. Yellow is going to go. Yellow can't do that. That wouldn't finish that one. Let's make this. I can't connect over there. More enticing. Hey, build more to my city. I don't know. Or get a meeple back. 1, 2 points. Get your meeple back. Green Straight road. Ah, that didn't pay off. I need a curve there and a curve there. Green straight road. And I think this just goes here. So I'll pull off the Abbott, which is 6 points for green. 1. So this goes 101. This bit is 101 for green. Yellow has a curved road, which is exactly what they want. So this gets yellow into this field. You have a maple, don't waste it. So green, straight road and shrine. And we have an Abbott, so we can actually place it and do something with it. Maybe I just go for 5 points. The Abbott, yellow, cannot finish that city because of the road that is there. And you're not going to finish any other city. This, you need all field or a road to connect this meeple in. And that's it. That's all you got. Yeah, let's just commit to doing the road. City, sorry. Green. Green is happy with the curvy road. And 2 ways to go in, and they're all the same. Nope, this would have to connect this way. This has 2 ways to connect. This has 1 way to connect, so I'll do this one. So that's green, putting that there. Not, yeah, where's your Abbott? So take the 5 points over here. So 6. Yellow. Yellow can finish this city over here. So that's nice. 2, 4. 24. Has a meeple. Yellow, green. Can't finish that. Okay, so this road is what he needed, but not with the city piece. Or like nothing there. And don't block yourself in that way. You only have an Abbott, so this just goes some one other place where, I guess, right? Yellow, get some city. Yellow. Or, oh, you can't see that. There's a city piece down here. If I put this would get me 4 points. And I can have my meeple back to get more points later. I could finish that city. But I think I'm invested enough that I have this field, so I'm going to take this 4 points. Green finishes his city. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points for green. Very nice. 16. Yellow, curvy road. Yellow wants the curvy road to get the majority of the field. Yellow doesn't have majority currently. Green. Okay, well, yellow already is in this field. Yellow can pull up that Abbott anytime. I'm just going to go 9 points for this. And it's not by a... So that's 9 points and 9 points for both. 8 is 37. 6 is 25. Yellow, straight road. Well, yellow has a meeple. What's the longest road I could? That's 1, 2, 3 over there. 1, 2, 3 over there. All right, I'll take 3 points here. So 1, 2, 3 for yellow. 1, 2, 3. And finally, green. Can do something with the city if there's a city to do something with. Shoot. That means he never got into this field here. That's too bad. Okay, so green is 2, 4, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was the final tile. The count is not where these meeples are, so these meeples can be placed into a field. Ha! All right, so I'll just place this in this field and this field. Oh, look at that. It's the same field. So yellow now has 5 in the field. Green now has 3. There's a meeple down here in a field. This never got attached, so we would have only had 4 anyways. This never stopped being the largest city. This never stopped being the largest road once they became the largest city and largest road. So let's see. Let's count features first. Let's go. I'm just starting with green, I guess. 9 points for that's 38. That's it. Okay, so yellow 1, 2, 3. Huh. Okay, so this meeple literally. Oh wait, I'm wrong. Sorry, this meeple is in this field, and there's 1, 2 cities that it is touching. It's just not touching anything else. It got majority of nothing else, but it does get 6 points for touching 2 cities, so 44. And now that we have yellow being the majority, I'm doing the meeples first, and then I'll get to the tiles. Yellow has majority of the field. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I didn't count the city before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, because I didn't count that one the second time. So 14. 14 times 3. 42? 12, yeah, 42. 42 for yellow. 40. 1, 2, and then another 5, so another 35 right there. Yellow gets another 100. Okay, we are not done counting. All right, I just had to free up some storage. So let's get to back to counting. So the king, I already counted that there's 14 cities. No, that is incorrect. 14 cities in that one field. 15, 6, 15. And everything else is connected. Just this one down here is not. So 15. I'm good with that. So yellow gets an extra 15. 100. Oh, let's grab a second tile. 150. Green has the robber, so that worked out nice. Okay, so completed roads. This just lets you know that was because of that road. So, oh geez. Completed roads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm good with that. 14, 6, 8, 150. Oh, that was really close. So 158 to 150. And that'll do it. So thank you for joining me on Expansion 6, Count, King, and Robber. Come join me now as I give it my MegaCarc ranking. All right, the Count, King, and Robber, the literal collection of mini expansions. So what did I think of them? Let's start off with the River 2. The River 2 is nice. I like the source. I like that it forks. I like that there's the two lakes, and one of them is a volcano. So when you're playing with the dragon, it's automatically going to be on the board when someone draws their actual first tile. That's awesome. Um, I like the river. I like playing Mega River. I like mixing 1 and 2 together. I like it so much. I'm going to call it essential, especially in a large game. The river is great for breaking things up and getting that dragon on the board right now. You don't have to worry about, oh, let's deal with these tiles. No, it's already on the board. You draw a tag, dragon tile, done. All right, City and Count. I really like that in this. I'm pretty sure in version edition, the first edition of Carcassonne, that these, yes, they were 12 tiles, and I'm pretty sure the back was just standard Carcassonne, back. I like that you have the option, like you can use them as intended, like you have the different districts. I also like that if you want, just go ahead, already have 12 spaces as it were, and you can just start branching out however you want in that way. That's fantastic. As an option, that's fantastic. And then of course you have the 4 districts. You have your cathedrals and roads and castle and the fields. So what do I think about it? So getting meeples in versus taking meeples out, that makes sense. Once you wrap your head around, you're only going to do one. Is it one or the other? Can you do both? No, you can't do both. You can only take it out because why else would you be taking it out if you're not going to be getting at least points for it? If not majority, at least equal. So you're going to be getting points. So if you're getting points, then no, you're not putting a meeple in. So you just wrap your head around, okay, so I am only putting a meeple on, or I'm taking a meeple out. There is no reason that it would ever make sense that you would do both in a turn. Wrap your head around that? Yeah, simple. But is it essential? Well, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I do. But no, I don't know, because I like finishing. I like if I'm building a project, I like finishing my project and getting rewarded for it. Do I really want to go out of my way to finish someone else's project just so I can get a meeple in so I could get scoring later? It's a long-term investment, but is it worth it? So I'm not going to give it an essential, but you might as well. Play with the count, might as well. And especially in a larger game where you can put not just your regular meeples, you can put a large meeple, you can put this type of meeple. You can put your abbot in there. You can put, well, in the cathedral, but I'm pretty sure you can put your wagon in there, that kind of stuff. So yeah, especially in a big game, might as well. It's too bad that officially you can't play with the city and river. We've done it, but officially, no, you can't. So it's a matter of, do you want the river breaking things up? Do you want a city to help you with that long-term investment? So there you go. So next up, we have King and Robber. What do I think of them? I think they're really nice. I think they make sense. I don't think they're essential, but if you have them, you might as well. It's simple enough, and there comes a point where you almost don't even have to keep track of them anymore, because ain't no city getting bigger than this, So might as well play with the King and Robber. And finally, we have the Cultists. I really like the Cultists. I do. I definitely really like the Cultists. I like that it adds more monasteries. Oh, in the first editions, there was no gardens. So when you're adding this in, you're adding 5 more ways to 5 more monasteries to put a guy on. That was fantastic. Now that we have the gardens, it's not as necessary, but I still have that nostalgia of, ooh, a shrine. I can build it up more. So is that essential? Because it's not just another monastery. You can race against someone else to have one person get points or have someone not get those points. There will be a winner and there will be a loser. Do you want to be building up something to eventually not get any points potentially? Does that help you focus? Do you like the luck of the draw? Is that why we play Carcassonne? Because we like seeing what we can do with the luck of the draw? And like the dragon before it, I can see the argument against it, but because of the reasons I've stated, I'm gonna give this an essential. If I have the option to put this in, I'm putting this in. I like the shrines, even though there is that direct like combat race to the finish. I it might be a nostalgia pick, but this is my MegaCarc game that I'm building, so uh, essential. All right, there it is. Thank you for joining me this week on my episode of my Carcassonne series. This week doing episode 6, the Count, King, and Robber, which used to be separate mini expansions all to themselves, and a river. That's why you can start 2 different ways. I don't know why they put them together. Anyways, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Have fun.